The year was 1926. It was during a time of radical change. The Roaring Twenties was an era that embodied the beginning of modern America. The U.S. moved towards a more peaceful economy after World War I, and the country began to prosper. America became the richest nation on earth, and a culture of consumerism was born. Few could imagine that the stock market crash was just a few short years away, and that more than a decade of depression and despair would follow. Cars were more popular, with newer and better models being produced. Henry Ford blazed the way with his Model T. He sold more than 15 million of them by 1927. Radio was the main medium for news and entertainment. Charlie Chaplin and Rudolph Valentino were tremendous movie box office draws. Walt Disney would produce his first cartoon, Alice's Wonderland. Sound movies were becoming the new novelty. Jazz music became all the craze, which produced such jazz greats as King Oliver, Louis Armstrong, and Duke Ellington. Crazes included such dances as the Charleston, dance marathons, flagpole sitting, and flying stunts. Baseball's Babe Ruth and other sports figures became heroes. In 1926, Calvin Coolidge was the nation's 30th president. That year, the average house cost $8,236. That's equivalent today at $101,811. Average car cost $380. Today, that would be $4,697. Bread was 9 cents a pound. A half gallon of milk was 28 cents. Among some of the babies born that year were Marilyn Monroe, Andy Griffith, and Queen Elizabeth II. On Friday, August 27, 1926, a baby was born to David G. Osborne and Lucy Lefevre Osborne of Kettle Island, Kentucky. His name? Rudolph Osborne, the youngest of 7 children, including Norma, Ed, Hobart, Earl, Charlie, J.B. Rudolph was born 3 weeks premature with a head the size of a teacup. Wrapped in a red wool flannel, he kept warm in a shoebox which lay near the kitchen's wood-burning cook stove. An eyedropper filled with sugar water nourished him until he was strong enough to cry for his mother. His cry came with great relief to the family after weeks of hoping he would survive. "Lucy, your baby is now born," exclaimed the lady helping his mother. For several weeks after that, he was carried around on a pillow. With the love and care of the large Osborne family, Rudy became a healthy and strong man. Just a few months later, on Monday, December 27th, on a family property not so far away, near Barberville, Kentucky, a healthy baby girl was born to Leo Bartolo and Elsie Blanton Bartolo. Her name was Mary Emma Bartolo, the oldest of 7 children. Soon to follow her were Leo, Oscar, Anna, Lois, Ada, and Joyce. Both Rudy and Mary grew up during the Depression era. Their families were keenly aware of the hardships that many families experienced at this time. Their personal philosophy developed because of this impact on their lives. They believed in the value of property, care of managing money and saving. However, they possessed a generosity of spirit, which was evident in the way they taught their daughters and their treatment of neighbors and extended family. This benevolence was derived from Rudy's father, Dave, who was always keenly aware of the other people in the community, and he and his sons were always willing to help other families in need. He was a pillar of spiritual strength. On many Sunday mornings, the community could hear Brother Dave's powerful booming voice as he gave a sermon at the church he had started at Dorton Branch. Both Rudy and Mary had lost a brother. Rudy's brother Ed was killed in a mining explosion, and Mary's brother Leo was killed in the Korean War. Rudy's 4 brothers all served in combat in World War II. Mary's father was a farmer, and her mother was an excellent seamstress, sewing all her children's clothes. Mary left home at 18 to work in Detroit. She inspected landmine cases for Wolverine, which was one of the many factories that had been converted for making war supplies. She also worked for Expert Box and Sealing Company before returning to Kentucky. Rudy began work at 15, working on and off for a local construction company. Then, later, he worked for a Shield Construction Company, placing poles through the mountains for the wiring connections for electric lines. Many times he found himself in dangerous situations, such as hanging over a deep ravine between mountain peaks. The older men seemed to enjoy putting daring young Rudy in this hazardous dilemma. After Mary returned to Kentucky from her work in Detroit in 1945, she came to stay with her grandparents to finish high school and live with them at Dorton Branch. Mary was a constant companion in high school with Rudy's cousin, Toots. She had seen the handsome young Osborne boy as he helped her grandfather with returning loose hogs to their pen. She caught his eye. He sat in the back of the church at a service she was attending with her grandmother. Whenever she would glance back to where he was sitting, he winked at her in his so obvious way. But it wasn't until she was returning home from visiting her aunt in Middlesboro one Sunday afternoon that she passed him on the street, and he turned and asked if he could walk with her up the railroad on the way home. This was the first time that they had ever talked, and she says that she always felt so safe in his presence. He asked if she could go to the show with him the following Sunday. This was just the beginning of their long lives together. They went to the movies every Sunday, where they enjoyed candy bars, raisins, and grapes, which Rudy had brought with him. On the way home, they held hands, exchanged loving glances, gazed in each other's eyes, and talked about the future. Their future, together. One time when they were alone, Rudy asked Mary to marry him. She said yes. They were married on January 6, 1947, at her grandparents' house. Less than a year later, Norma Jean Osborne was born on December 23, 1947, at Pineville Hospital. A few years later, Rowena Osborne was born. She was born on June 6, 1952, at their home.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Could I tell you once again somehow? Have I told with all my heart and soul how I adore you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. My world would end today if I should lose you. I'm no good without you anyhow. This heart would break in two if you refuse me. Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Have I told you lately how I miss you? When the stars are shining in the sky, have I told you why the nights are long when you're not with me? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. My world would...
Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Something in the wind has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. In the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. There is only one wish on my mind. When this day is through, I hope that I will find that tomorrow will be just the same for you and me. All I need will be mine if you are here. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world.
but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. Will always love you. You, my darling, you. Bittersweet memories, that is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye, please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. Life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness, but above all this, I wish you love. Darling, I love you. Ooh, I'll always love you.
Back when I was a child, before life removed all the innocence, my father would lift me high and dance with my mother and me, and then spin me around till I fell asleep. Then up the stairs he would carry me, and I knew for sure I was loved. another walk, another dance with him. I'd play a song that would never, ever end. How I'd love, love, love to dance with my Father again. When I and my mother would disagree, to get my way I would run from her to him. He'd make me laugh just to comfort me, yeah, yeah. Then finally make me do just what my mama said. Later that night when I was asleep, he left $1 under my sheet. Never dreamed that he would be gone from me. If I could steal one final glance, one final step, one final dance with him, I'd play a song that would never, ever end. 'Cause I'd love, love, love to dance with my Father again. Sometimes I'd listen outside her door, and I'd hear how my mother cried for him. I pray for her even more than me. I pray for her even more than me. I know I'm praying for much too much, but could you send back the only man she loved? I know you don't do it usually, but dear Lord, she's dying to dance with my Father again. Every night I fall asleep, and this is all I ever dream. two things I know for sure. She was sent here from heaven, and she's Daddy's little girl. As I drop to my knees by her bed at night, she talks to Jesus, and I close my eyes, and I thank God for all of the joy in my life. Oh, but most of all, for butterfly kisses after bedtime prayer, sticking little white flowers all up in her hair. Walk beside the pony, Daddy, it's my first ride. I know the cake looks funny, Daddy, but I sure tried. Oh, with all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve a hug every morning and butterfly kisses at night. Sweet 16 today, she's looking like her mama a little more every day. One part woman, the other part girl. To perfume and makeup, from ribbons and curls, trying her wings out in a great big world. But I remember butterfly kisses after bedtime prayer, sticking little white flowers all up in her hair. You know how much I love you, Daddy, but if you don't mind, I'm only gonna kiss you on the cheek this time. Oh, with all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve her love every morning and butterfly kisses at night.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have
so slowly, and time can do so much. All you still more. Speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. Oh, Lord, only time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still
grow old along with me. The best is yet to be. When our time has come, we will be as one, God bless our love. God bless our love. Grow old along with me. Two branches of one tree. Face the setting sun. When the day is done, God bless our love. God bless our love. Spending our lives together, man and wife together, world without end, world without end. Grow old along with me. Whatever fate decrees, we will see it through. For our love is true. God bless our love. God bless